Well, there they are, my beautiful collards. And guess what? They're going to go into a quiche today. Nice day it is here in North Carolina. Look at what I got from my garden. And we had a frost the other night, so I picked all of these beautiful little peppers from my garden, different sizes. These are just like a green bell pepper. Really tasty though, you know. And then I also have some super beautiful parsley from my garden as well, and of course my lovely collards. So the first thing that came to mind is, why not another quiche? I think I've done about 3 or 4 different videos on various types of quiche. A broccoli, I did a collard one before. This is going to have some pepper and other ingredients in it. And one thing about quiche, it's like, to me, it's like pizza. It's extremely creative. You can do so much with it. You can go nuts and put all different kinds of ingredients in, and for some, it always comes out tasting really good. So the recipes that I'm talking about come from my Pop It in the Toaster Oven cookbook, which you can buy anywhere. And I think the quick broccoli quiche is in this one. And so I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this. I want to cut these up and saute them, and maybe the parsley as well, and then cut up the collards and saute all that to pre-cook it so that the baking time will be not very long. And also I think I'm going to go ahead and use the commercial crust today. I've got a lot of stuff to do, so I don't want to spend time making a crust, which doesn't take a whole lot of time anyway, but I like the commercial. Here's the crust. I've got the toaster oven heating to 400, and then I'm just going to put the crust in this pan like this. Yeah, I'm just going to make a little pattern with the fork here. Make some holes in the bottom. Alright, so the oven's up to temperature. Pop it into the toaster oven. I'm going to shave off 5 minutes from the time and just put the timer for 10 minutes instead of 15, because many times I find out that the toaster oven bakes a little faster than the conventional. Chop some of this out. And then I'm going to cut up my cute little peppers and put these in the skillet. A little onion here. This is not from my garden, but it's a nice organic onion. And I'm just going to chop that up a little bit, and then I'll put that in the skillet too. That's pretty, isn't it? So, onion, pepper. I had some chopped collards already, and I'm going to put these into, they have been cooked a little bit, but I'm going to throw those in as well. Yeah, and the timer went off, and you know what? See how nicely golden brown this is around the edges, just like it should be, and that was only 10 minutes. So if you're using your toaster oven, you might want to just, if you've never made the recipe before, you might want to just take a few minutes off and then just check it to see. And so I'm just going to put all of these, the collards and the onion and pepper mixture, in to the blender. I'm adding 4 eggs. I have a half a cup of low-fat ricotta cheese that I'm putting in. I'm going to put a big spoonful of mayo in. Yeah, mayonnaise is the best kept secret. It really gives a lot of things a beautiful texture and taste. I'm sprinkling in some cumin and some powdered garlic. And then I'm going to add, well, this is probably going to be about half a teaspoon of, maybe a teaspoon of salt. I think we're ready to blend now. I have reduced the temperature of the toaster oven to 350. And I'm just waiting for the little buzzer to tell me that it's up to temperature. And meanwhile, I'm going to pour this filling in. Oh, up to temperature. And one thing nice about the toaster oven is that you can raise and lower the temperature easily. The baking space is small, so it doesn't take very long at all. And you can switch from baking to broiling in just a few seconds if you want to. It's a nice, flexible way of baking. Last but not least, I have some shredded Asiago cheese that I'm going to sprinkle on the top. Okay, so let's pop this into the toaster oven. At 350, I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes and see what happens. We're really looking for the surface to be firm and maybe a little brown, so I may check it after 20 minutes or so. Oh, what a beautiful quiche. That was 30 minutes at 350. Smells absolutely wonderful. I would dig into it right now, but it's going to be served tomorrow to 2 of my friends, and then we will get the review from them.
Absolutely delicious.
I'm
Yum, yum.
So glad you love it.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. I love the cheese.